Most people think fat loss is simple. Eat less, move more. But if it were that easy, everybody will already be in shape. Hey, I'm Coach Hector. Welcome to TORFIT. On this channel, we talk about strength, functional training, nutrition, and how to build a healthy body that actually works. And today, we're going to be breaking down fat loss and metabolism in the simplest ways possible, and why so many people are doing it completely wrong. Let's start with the basics. Of course, we all know about it. 1 pound of muscle and 1 pound of fat is way different. Let's talk about the real thing. Fat loss simply means your body is using stored fat as energy. Now imagine this. Your body's like a fuel tank. When you eat more than what your body needs, you fill up the tank. When you eat less than what your body needs, your body has no other option. It starts using the fuel that is already inside, and that fuel is called your body fat. Your body doesn't panic. It doesn't say,
"Oh no, we're losing weight."
It says, perfect. We already have the energy stored. Let's use it. So fat loss is not magic. It's just your body switching from incoming fuel to stored fuel. Now let's talk about metabolism. Metabolism is simply the process your body uses to turn food into energy. That energy is used for everything. It's used for when you're breathing, when you're digesting food, when you're moving, when you're thinking, when you're training, and even when you're sleeping. And even if you did absolutely nothing all day, your body will still burn calories just to keep you alive. That's called your basal metabolic rate, or your BMR. Now here's where things get interesting. Your metabolism determines how much energy your body burns each day. If your body burns more calories than what you eat, fat loss is gonna happen. If you eat more calories than what you burn, fat gain is gonna happen. But metabolism is not fixed. You can influence it. Several things affect your metabolism. First, your muscle mass. Muscle burns more energy than fat. So the more muscle you have, the more calories your body's gonna burn. Second, the activity. The more you move throughout the day, the more energy you use. Third, nutrition. Food itself actually increases your metabolism slightly because digestion requires energy. But you can't forget about that. Alright, so here in front of me, we got 6 plates with 100 calories each. In these two, I want you to think about it. Which one would you prefer? The only difference with these two is that this one is gonna keep you full for around 3 hours, and this right here, maybe 30 minutes. These next 2 plates, same. This one on my left is gonna have you full for 1 hour, and these French fries for maybe 10 minutes, You're gonna be hungry right away. And for these next 2, of course I know which one you're gonna choose, right? Because I would do the same thing. The only thing with this is all about decisions. You gotta make the right decisions, be conscious. If you wanna feel hungry, you can go and eat the junk food. If you wanna be full, satisfied, and have the most nutrition, you can always go good side, right? So let me enjoy this one, and I'll see you guys next time. And fourth is gonna be your sleep. If you sleep poorly, your metabolism and your hunger hormones can get completely messed up. Now let me know in the comments which one of these you think you're slacking out the most. Now let's talk about the biggest mistake people make. Mistake number 1, doing endless cardio but ignoring strength training. Cardio is gonna help you burn calories, but without strength training, the body begins to eat up muscle and fat. The results, you're gonna lose weight, but your body becomes less toned or it's gonna be softer. Metabolism slows down. Remember, muscle is your primary fat burner, even at rest. The less muscle you have, the fewer calories you burn every day. Mistake number 2, eating way too little food. When calories drop too low, your metabolism can slow down too. That's why it's so important that you know your calorie intake. And at the end of the video, you will learn how to count calories correctly. Mistake number 3, looking for quick fixes. To be honest, they haven't invented a magic weight loss pill that won't harm your body. So don't even look for it. And mistake number 4, weighing yourself every day. Why in the hell do you want to know how hard you're pressing on the ground? I'll go further. Your weight might not only fail to decrease, it could actually increase. Fat loss doesn't need to be complicated. Here are the basics. First, maintain a moderate caloric deficit. Second, strength train regularly, 2 to 3 times per week. Third, stay active throughout your day. Fourth, eat enough protein. And fifth, sleep well. And that's it. Simply doesn't mean easy, but it works. Fat loss is not about starving yourself. It's about creating the right environment for your body. When you train, your nutrition, sleep, and your lifestyle work together, your metabolism works with you, not against you. Most people try to count calories using random tables from the internet, and that's exactly why it doesn't work, because your calories are not the same as everybody else. The truth is simple. Your calorie intake depends on you. Not on a template, not on a random 1200 calorie diet, not on what worked for somebody else. What actually affects your calories is your height and your weight. The bigger your body is, the more energy it's gonna take. For example, a 200-pound person and a 150-pound person cannot eat the same and expect the same results. Second, it's gonna be your activity level. This is one of the biggest factors. I want you to ask yourself, how many times a week do you train? Do you walk a lot during the day? Or do you sit most of the time? An active person is gonna burn way more calories than somebody that is sedentary. Third, it's gonna be your metabolism. Some people naturally burn more energy, some burn less. But here's the important part. Metabolism is not an excuse. It's something you can influence through muscle mass, your activity, and your nutrition. Here's the biggest mistake of copying somebody else's calories. What worked for your friends, the influencer, or trainer might not work for you. Why? Because your body is different. So how do you start? First, estimate your daily calories. Second, adjust based on your goal. If you're trying to lose fat, if you're trying to maintain, or if you're trying to gain muscle. Third, and don't forget about tracking your progress weekly, not daily. Prepare your notes and your pen because now we'll teach you how to count calories correctly. For this, we use one of the most accurate and widely used formulas. Let's learn how to count calories. Step 1, we're gonna calculate our BMR. For men, we're gonna calculate it's gonna be 4.54 times your weight in pounds plus 15.88 times your height in inches minus 5 times your age plus 5. And for women, it's gonna be 4.54 times your weight in pounds plus 15.88 plus your height in inches minus 5 times your age minus 161. Let's see an example. Here we have a woman that weighs 143 pounds. She is 5'7", so 67 inches, and she is 30 years old. So for her BMR, we're gonna calculate it. It's gonna be 649 plus 1064 minus 150 minus 161. That's gonna give us a total of 1402 calories. That's just the BMR, the basal metabolic rate. Step 2, we're gonna multiply it by activity level. So in this case, she is moderate active, which we're gonna multiply the 1402 times 1.55. That's gonna give us a total calories of 2,173 total calories to maintain. Now that we have this number, we want to adjust to your goals. So she's looking for fat loss. So we're gonna do a caloric deficit of 400. So we're gonna take our total calories, which is 2,173, and we're gonna subtract the 400, which is gonna be our caloric deficit. That's gonna give us a total of 1,770 calories every day. Something really important. This is not a perfect final number. This is just your starting point. From there, you gotta adjust based on your results. Your weight changes, your measurements, how you're feeling, how you're performing. And guys, I want to share with you my top 3 apps that really helped me track my nutrition, especially during my competition prep. They made it much easier to count calories and set my macro goals. But I'm gonna be honest to you, the macro settings in this app can sometimes be kind of general. So I do recommend using the formula I just showed you to make it easier to get your accurate daily calorie target. First is gonna be my MyFitnessPal, second, macros first, and third is gonna be Cal-I. All 3 apps are great tools. You just need to find the one that feels the most comfortable for you to use. And if this video helped you understand fat loss and metabolism better, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more training and nutrition advice. And don't forget to comment metabolism below if you want me to show you how to speed up your metabolism naturally. I'll see you guys next time.